We're kicking off an unforgettable family road trip from Brisbane to Narooma with our first exploration stop at picturesque Port Macquarie. We're here at Port Macquarie where there's a whole bunch of really cool painted rocks all along the walkway here. It's worth a walk. The next morning we were greeted by a very friendly cat at our accommodation before hitting the road to venture further south. So the beach that we've stopped at is called Grant's Beach, and even though it's a lovely sunny day and it's quite warm, it's still cold enough for me to be rugged up in a flannel and a puffer jacket. And there's Ella playing around in the freezing cold water, so she's having a great time. Ella, what just happened? What happened? You nearly got swept away.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to save my life.
Staples Lookout provided us with our first glimpse of the stunning Umina Beach. A peaceful stroll along the beach at sunset was exactly what we needed after a long day of driving. The next morning took us through the bustling city of Sydney. It was so exciting for Ella to see the Harbour Bridge and Opera House for the first time. First stop, Bald Hill Lookout. It might have been cold and windy, but you just can't beat that view. How's the hot chocolate, Ella? Just down the road from the lookout is the Grand Pacific Drive, where the road hugs the sides of the cliffs but takes you directly over the water. Time for our next stop.
This is the worst sand in the world!
Here at Hymes Beach you'll find the world's whitest sand, wide enough to make your own little snowman. The next morning, we woke up ready to explore our main holiday destination, Narooma. What did you find?
We found a live animal.
What is it? Did you touch it? After a morning walk along the beach, we grabbed a bite to eat at the local cafe Salt. It was here that we saw our first seal swim under the floating cafe. We couldn't resist the perfect conditions that lay before us, so we decided to hire a boat and get out there. We've hired a boat out here on the water in Narooma, and we've hired it for about 2 hours for $120. It's definitely worth it. Make sure you pack a picnic, bring your favourite chips and bottle of wine.
What type of fish are in the lake to catch?
Taylor, guy caught a Taylor yesterday. Kingfish, if you're lucky.
Australia rock. That's exactly what it looks like. We're right next to Australia Rock, and behind us on this little rock are so many different seals down there. They're so cute, having a little nap back there. This was definitely one of the highlights of our trip. I couldn't believe how close we got to the seals and how many of them there were. We didn't even have to arrive at any particular time to see them. Guess the rocks are comfy here. Bar Rock Lookout is a couple of stairs up from Australia Rock, but can also be driven directly up to. Our next day at Narooma had us venturing over to Mystery Bay. Not just a winery, the Tilburg Valley Winery and Ale House also serve their very own craft beers, making it a great spot for both wine lovers and beer enthusiasts. Looks like we were in the right place. An absolute must-do in Narooma is the Mill Bay Boardwalk. Not only was the water and the backdrop breathtakingly beautiful, but we also got to see an enormous amount of sea life. We've just walked along the Mill Bay Boardwalk, and behind us here we've got a seal and a whole bunch of pelicans and seagulls and all sorts of fun animals. We even saw a stingray while we were walking on the boardwalk.
I just gone through the seal, so
To make the most of this perfect weather, we hired some e-bikes to explore the road up towards Dalmeny. This was our first time on an e-bike and the first time I had gotten back on any kind of bike in 10 years, but they were incredibly easy to use and we were able to travel an incredible distance without getting too fatigued. Potato Point is where you'll see a ton of these little fellas. The name is a result of the Bryce family, who grew vegetables and potatoes here, rowing them out to ships standing off the point for transport to Sydney Market. On our way back, we made one final stop at the Berdella Dairy Shed. This was the cutest little place. It had delicious food and drinks and plenty of farm animals to hang out with. And at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m, there's free calf feeding. did you find, Ella?
One big fat rooster and a big fat goat. The chicken's eating a lot.
He's hungry. Where are we going, Ella? No, we were just at Eden. Where are we going now?
Pinnacles?
Just 12 minutes north of Eden are the Pinnacles, another attraction that's worth the drive and walk. The walk to the Pinnacles is a 600-metre walk from the car park and 1 kilometre forward. Behind us you'll see these amazing bright orange cliffs that look absolutely amazing against the ocean. 6 days was only just enough time for us to explore the beautiful Narooma and its surroundings, but it was time to say goodbye so that we could make our way back home. We made a point of stopping in Kiama, and aren't we glad we did? This coastal town is stunning, has plenty of food options, and local attractions such as the lighthouse and blowhole were a pretty fun place to be. Wow.
Okay, that was a high five. And that's the rainbow.
The Bombo Headland Geological Site was 6 minutes up the road. The signage to the amazing rocky structures was not great, and we relied on Google Maps to take us down a bit of a goat track. It was definitely worth it though. The final major attraction to end our holiday was the Mount Kira lookout. This gave us an incredible view of Sydney and its surroundings. What an amazing adventure we've had travelling south along the coast. The mixture of incredible weather and spectacular sights is what really made this trip.